questions first, like I act as your examiner, you are the candidate, and then I'll give you questions part 1, part 2, and part 3. Would that be okay?
I want to ask you.
You want to ask me?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have the questions from, I don't know what you have, Cambridge, British Council?
Yeah, I have the question from Cambridge 15.
All right, so shoot. I'm ready when you're ready.
Yeah, wait a moment.
I'm sorry?
Wait. Okay. So, can I start?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay. It's first part.
Part 1, and then part 2, and then part 3.
Part 1, yeah.
Yes.
Part 1, and it's about swimming.
Swimming?
Yeah, swimming.
Okie doke.
Okay. So, do you want to swim when you were a child?
I used to swim when I was a child, but I was not a good swimmer. But I always had my brothers when we went often to a river near our house to swim.
Okay. So, how often do you go swimming now?
Oh, not too often. I think the last one I went swimming in a swimming pool with my friends was 2 years ago.
Okay. What places are there for swimming where you live?
Can you repeat the question, please?
What places are there for swimming where you live?
Oh, we have some community centers that provide swimming pool, and this is free. It's from the government.
So do you think it would be more enjoyable to go swimming outdoors or at an indoor pool?
Can you repeat, please? Do you?
Okay. Do you think it would be more enjoyable to go swimming outdoor or at an indoor pool?
Oh, outdoor swimming. Yeah, it is. It is fun, and I think it's more enjoyable than indoor. And the thing is, it's because me personally, I love the sun. So if it's outdoor, out in the sun, that's really lovely. It's more enjoyable than the indoor swimming facility.
Okay. So that's for part 1.
Okay.
Can we move part 2?
Sure. Do you have a timer?
Yeah. I'm in front of my computer, so I can set timer.
Okay, that's cool. I'm ready when you're ready.
Wait, I'm going to write down the topic, okay?
Sure. So you're gonna write it down on the chat box, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Hello, guys.
I'm not going to interrupt you.
I muted my Zoom so that he can't hear me now. But what I'm gonna do is look at my monitor for my YouTube. Okay, there you go. Let's see. Okay, there you go. So one is watching. Hello, Idea Zone. Hello. Thank you for watching. Okay, do you have it now, Sultan?
Yeah.
I don't see it. I just want to make sure.
Wait.
Do you want to send it directly to my name? Because sometimes it happens like that. If you just put it on a chat box for everybody, then it wouldn't show up. I don't know why is that.
There you go.
All right. Awesome. Describe a famous business person that you know about. You should say who is the person, what kind of business this person involved in, what you know about this business person. Is that it?
Yeah.
So I have like one who, what, two, and another what, three. I have only 3 bullet points. Normally it's 4. Sometimes it says
but you have to make a story about the person, and you will have to talk about 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay, so give me 1 minute to prepare.
Okay. So your 1 minute preparation time start now.
Okay, so um,
Thank you. Your 1 minute preparation time is over.
okay, so there are many people I've met in my life and many business people as well. But I'm gonna talk about this one particular person who is a business woman. She's a woman and her name is Susan Keith. And the things that I know about her, I can talk about her family. She's married and she's got 3 children, all girls. And also there is a boy, but adopted boy. And she's married to a politician in my country, and her business is real estate. So she's got lots of condominiums that she rents out to people, and they are high-end buildings, apartments, houses. This is the kind of business that she is involved in. And so some personal, I don't know, whereabouts of her that I know of was, or she was, she started working when she was 12 years old as a singer. She started singing, and then she became famous with that one song that hit the Billboard. That was the song that's called High School Life. And the reason also that she got famous almost overnight was because she was a daughter of a politician, and she was already like well off when she was growing up, and plus she had relatives in the movie industry. For example, her auntie, the sister of her mom, was a celebrity, was a famous celebrity and a singer also. And the husband of her aunt, who was also a comedian. So
Okay.
that's the thing. Okay.
Yeah, your 2 minutes is almost over.
Okay.
So we're going to move part 3.
Okay.
Okay. So first question is, what kind of people are most famous in your country today?
What kind of people? Okay, I can say that politicians, they become famous right away. But that's really interesting because there are many politicians back in my country. I live now in Canada, so I've been away from my country for many, many years, but I regularly visit there. Uh, not recently because of the pandemic, obviously. So politicians, but this is really interesting because most of them, they start as celebrities first, like actors,
Correct.
actresses, or singers. So they become very famous as politicians as well as being celebrities.
Okay. So why are there so many stories about famous people in the news?
Well, it's because the media is trying to make money, and when you feature famous people on the news, many people will really buy that. And so your television shows, your whatever papers, newspapers, magazines will be very hot, like hotcakes. They just, people will just buy all of them.
That's great. Okay. So do you agree or disagree that many young people today want to be famous?
I do agree. Many young people, they are kind of like lured the thought of being famous, being always on the screen, big screen, and on the news. But actually, these young people, they don't really know what comes with it. Fame is always, to many people, they look at it as glamorous, but actually, there are lots and lots of pain that comes with it.
Okay. What is the main mean in order to become famous in, like, what is the main mean among young people in order to become famous? What do you think?
What the
What is
main?
the main media or main mean?
I don't get it. I don't get the question. What's the what are the things that can make people famous? Is that is that your question? What's the main thing
What is
that
the
makes people famous?
Okay, so let's move on the next question. Do you think it is easy for famous people to earn a lot of money?
Well, I don't think it's easy. Like I said, fame will be also like you have lots of struggles, you have to work hard to get famous. So it's not like an easy earned money. It's always hard earned money. But of course, when you compare that to people who are not famous, they only earn a little bit of money, even though they do hard work. But for famous people, they do hard work and they also earn a lot of money. Let's say, for example, celebrities. Uh, it's they in their personal life they may have some struggles with family relationship, marriage, but they also earn money once they hit, like their movies make a big hit on the screen. So it's like, it's not easy, it's still hard to do, but it's big money.
Okay, so why might famous people enjoy having fans?
Why must
Why might famous people enjoy having fans?
enjoy? Okay. uh well, famous people might enjoy having fans
Fans.
because fans are they are the people who support you, who put you on the pedestal, and once you are there, and as long as you have your fans, you make money, you become famous, you become beautiful, and your talent fee will still, you still maintain that. So it's, you always want to have your fans. Otherwise, if you lose them, then that's also the end of your career.
Okay. In what ways could famous people use their influence to good beginnings in the world?
In what ways?
In what way could famous people use their influence?
You're breaking up, but anyways, I'll just answer the question. The ways that famous people can influence other people are their good works. For example, many famous people, celebrities or politicians, they also are involved in charity work. I remember Princess Diana. She was very famous. She died many years ago, but she was very famous because she also was involved in many charity work, and most especially Diana made connections with poor people in Africa, for example, but not only Africa, but in many, many other places. So these are the things that famous people do that can influence other people. They think that, oh, okay, I have to be like Diana, I have to be like Kate Middleton, and I have to dress up well because, yeah, I look up to this kind of person. So that's how they influence.
I think your examiner have left. He's not in the chat.
Who?
Sultan is not in the chat.
Oh, that's you, Rian. No, I don't think he left. He just got disconnected, I think.
Okay,
It happens
okay, well,
sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to try? I think that's the end
Sure,
of my
sure.
test.
Sure.
It's really funny. I've been talking and he's not there
I
anymore.
was listening to your answer. I thought, why? Where is the other guy? She's talking, but where's the other guy?
But I think he already asked me enough questions too. So
Yeah.
I
It
don't
was
know.
already 17 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. So he might come back. So okay, I have questions for you. So is it gonna be? Did you take IELTS before already, or it's gonna be your first time?
No, I haven't taken IELTS yet, but I've attended some mock tests, and my exam is in 3rd of February.
Okay. You still have lots of time, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start part 1.
Mhm.
So maybe I will start. Can you tell me your name, please?
My full name is Ryan Chaudhuri, but my friends and family call me Fahim.
Okay, Fahim. Okay, nice to meet you. And then, so can you give me your identification, please?
Yes, I don't know how can I provide this in via Zoom.
All right. Let's just pretend. Okay, let me look at it. I'll check. Oh, the picture. Oh, you don't look the same in your passport. How can that be? Your name is not the same. All right. All right. So, are you working or are you studying?
Well, currently I'm working. I've finished my undergraduation from a private university in Dhaka, and I'm just working for an advertising agency and getting prepared for IELTS.
Wow, great. So, do you like your work?
Definitely, I do. I do love working in that agency, and as I'm fond of working hard, so I'm enjoying my work.
Excellent. Okay, next question is about your accommodation. Tell me about the accommodation where you live in.
Well, I live in a flat. It is a 10-story flat, but I'm currently living in seventh floor along with my family, and I've been living here since 2017. In my living flat, there are 3 bedrooms, and we have a joint dining and drawing room out here.
Okay, so which part of your flat is your favorite?
Undoubtedly, my own living room. because I spend most of my time here, reading, sleeping, or even eating. I do my all of the stops out here. So this is my favorite place at my house.
Awesome. Now let's move to the topic saving money. Okay, so did you save money when you were young?
As far as I can remember, I was not used to saving money when I was a child, because at that time, when I got a little amount of money, I used to spend those money in eating chocolates and collecting postcards. So I didn't save money.
You had a good life then. Okay. Okay, next question. Have you ever given money to other children?
Not really. I always tried to be calculative, and if it is not in any emergency, I didn't want to give money to anyone else.
Okay. Do you think parents should teach children to save money?
And definitely, it is one of the most important skills every human being must learn. So, from the childhood, I believe that every parents must teach their children to know how to save money and how to expend, like
Okay.
whatever.
All right. So all right. Next question and last question for part one. Do parents give pocket money to children in your country?
Yes, they do. To a certain extent, they give little amount of pocket money to the child because of the transportation cost to the school or even the tiffin cost. But it's not like a very healthy amount. But the children do have a very good time with that amount of money.
Okay, so let me just pull up. Okay, so let's start. That's the end of your part one questions. So let's go to part two questions now. And you'll have 1 minute to prepare. And you also have, after your 1 minute preparation, you will also talk for 2 minutes. But don't worry, I'm gonna stop you when your time is up. So you just keep talking until I stop you, okay?
Sure.
So your question about, all right, for part two, describe a conversation topic you were not interested in. Okay, I'll type it.
Okay.
Okay, let me just type it. Describe a conversation topic you were not interested in. Who you talked with, who you talked with, and when you had the conversation, when you had a conversation, and then what the topic was. The topic was. And explain why you were not interested. Explain why
I'm
you
getting more than 1 minute now.
I know, but don't worry, it's practice, so we can have the luxury of giving ourselves a lot of time to to prepare.
Okay.
Okay, let me just set my timer. Yeah, your time preparation time starts now, and I'll tell you when you have to start to speak.
Sure.
Okay, let me just do that. Okay, you can start speaking now, Fahim.
Okay, sure. In, in my daily life, I do practice a lot of conversation, and most of the time, I feel like I'm interested. But there was a time when I was not interested in a conversation topic. Uh, it was that conversation was about religion.
Mm-hmm.
Though it's not a like a familiar topic to argue about, but I argued about half an hour with one of my batchmates. It happened during my university life. It was probably, as I can remember, during my university third year. And my that batchmate, he was a conservative Muslim, and as for my concern, you can say I'm a skeptic. So we argued a lot about religious factors and many other realities. And at the end, it was so much toxic that I felt like I'm not even interested in anymore to talk about this. And and but as the topic was not like very much easy to talk about, some of our other friends were around us, and they just tried to listen what we are talking about, and they were like, "Wow, why are you talking about this sentiment, this serious issues? It's not like you have to discuss, you have to argue." So at that situation, I understood that with this religion and religious dogmatism, these factors are not anything with which we can just discuss and argue with each other. It's each and everyone's personal belief, and beliefs should be stronger from their own point of view. So I didn't feel like to carry the conversation with anymore, and it was kind of irritating for me to talk about this. And the reason why I didn't like to mm, continue that conversation was because of my batchmate's attitude. He was getting aggressive, he was getting kind of
Okay,
aggressive.
your time is up, Fahim.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so your part 3 questions. You spoke well, Fahim. I'm so impressed.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Now Sultan are like kind of sending me a message, but I'll read that later. Okay. So part 3 questions. I'll give you 4. So you can talk, like you can make it long. You don't have to. It's different from part 1 that you just have to answer it kind of like 2-3 sentences. But part 3 you can give examples, something like that. All right. Question number 1. What topics do young people in your country talk about?
The young people of our country talk about several topics. It will not be measured. We don't know. Many people have interest about many different issues. For example, the school going or college going children, adults, young adults are supposed to talk about fancy TV series or uh, animated movies or these other type of things. Considering adults, 25 plus, they do like to talk about books. For instance, if anyone is having interest in historical books or any mythological books, then they do talk about this. On the other hand, the elderly people have interest in politics. So it varies from age group to age group. Different people have different interests.
Okay. So next question. What is the difference between topics that are popular now and topics that were popular in the past?
If I have to distinguish about topics discussed in present and in the past, then I'll say 2 decades ago, people didn't have any technological devices in their hand. So at that time, life was totally different. People didn't have any social media. The lifestyle was different. On the other hand, in present decade, in 2021, things are totally different. People do communicate with each other through social media and different gadgets, and our lifestyle is totally different from past 2 decades. So only because of technology, only because of technological revolution. So I believe lifestyles have changed because of this from the past decade to present decade.
Okay. Third question. How do you know if others are not interested in the conversation?
I believe body language represents a lot of things. If I'm having a conversation with anyone else, and I'll definitely have eye contact with him or her, so I'll definitely understand that if he's interested or not. For example, while giving an interview in any job interview, if my examiner or my interviewee is not interested in my answers, I will understand from his body language and his eye contact and attitude. So I believe it can be understood by observing.
Last question. What's the influence of modern technologies such as internet, emails on our communication?
The modern technology and the technological revolution have changed the life of humankind. From the time of cognitive revolution to agricultural revolution to present industrial revolution and in recent technological revolution, things have been changing and things are changing time to time. Our lifestyle is totally different from the old time only because of technology. Internet has changed our life. Communication have become so easy because if I want to send a text message to Canada now from Bangladesh, it is just a matter of time. It will just take a couple of seconds. But if I had to send this text to 20 years or 30 years ago, I had to wait for 3 or 4 days. We didn't have any social media or any internet in wide range. So I believe internet have changed our life and it have made the communication much more easy and stronger, and people are communicating very easily. And I believe in the upcoming future, life will be more easy because of technology and the internet facilities, and even also for artificial intelligence.
Okay, so that's the end of your part 3 questions. Good job, Fahim. That was really good. Sultan is back. Have you noticed?
Okay, good job.
Yeah. Basically, I had electricity problem.
Yeah,
So-
that's what I thought.
Bro, are you from Bangladesh?
Yeah, I'm from Bangladesh, and I lost my Wi-Fi connection.
Me too. I'm from Bangladesh too.
Okay.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah. So that's really nice. Now you are back. So I don't know what you want to do. I want to ask Fahim to do the examiner role for
Okay,
you.
okay.
You'll be the candidate.
Okay. So wait. Are you ready for the questions? Hello?
Oh, am I?
I think
Yeah.
he's still catching his breath. Give him time, Fahim.
Okay, sure.
No rush.
So, which part of Bangladesh are you from?
I'm from Dhaka.
Oh,
What about you?
okay. Okay, that's great.
I'm just curious. So you said Dhaka. It sounds to me like tea. But if I pronounce it myself, it's Dhaka with D. It's,
D. This is not like D.
okay, with a D. But I think you guys, you pronounce it like very softly.
No. We pronounce it like with D.
With D? Oh,
With
okay.
David, D of David.
Yeah, okay. So it's Dhaka.
Yes, it's Dhaka.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard Taka. I said, what is...
Where are you from?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm from the Philippines. Yeah, originally.
So, okay. Right now, where are you now? Are you in Philippines right now?
I'm in Canada.
Oh. Okay.
I'm so trying to
Are you taking IELTS preparation?
Yes, I do.
Why?
I am. Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I should start because I have time from Spain. I have to go out after finishing this.
Okay. Okay, so Sultan, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so you asked one question, so we start now. I'll ask you some questions. Let's talk about art. Do you like art?
Sorry.
Do you like art?
Do I like what?
Art,
Art.
like graphic arts or literature. I don't know which kind of
Oh,
art, but
okay. I get you. Okay. Yeah, I like it because I'm trying to do something about art. I try to learn art, so I can say, yeah, I love art.
Do you think art classes are necessary? Why?
Do I think? Please, bro, can you please speak louder?
Okay, do you think art classes are necessary? Why?
what is going on, Fahim? I think it has something to do with the connection. Can you say it again,
Yeah,
Fahim?
I'm not getting him.
I know.
Okay. Do you hear me now?
Can you put your microphone near your mouth if you
Hello?
are using a microphone? But
Hello?
okay, Fahim, you have connection
Okay, Miles,
problem.
do you have any questions sent?
Yeah, I have. So Fahim, if you are busy, you can just leave if you like. Okay, I'll just look after Sultan. Okay, Fahim, I'll see you next time. Yeah, he's gone. I can't hear. That was the problem also when he came in. All right, so I'll give you questions, Sultan. Let me just pull that up because I didn't prepare it. So give me a little bit of
Yeah, sure, no problem.
time. Wow, this is weird.
Yeah, Fahim, bro, you are having some problem. We are not getting you properly.
I think it's already quiet now. It's, I think, same thing that happened to you, Sultan. All right, let me just.
You know, we are growing in developing countries, so we have lots of drawbacks.
Yeah, yeah, I've heard that so many people they have like and different
And
parts.
I have a plan to get admitted in Canada.
Oh, really? Wow, that's nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's lovely here. You would love it here.
yeah, I want to get admitted in September intake.
Okay.
So that's why I'm taking my IELTS preparation.
That's good. Okay, so now I'm gonna. All right. So you said you took your IELTS before already, right, Sultan?
No.
It's your first
No, I
time.
did not. Yeah, it's my first time. I didn't sit for IELTS.
Okay, so let's start with what's your name? Give me your complete name, please.
Okay, my name is Sultan Mamon.
Okay. All right. So the examiner normally says this. Okay, I am so and so, and this is the speaking portion of your test. And part one questions, I'm going to ask you about your name and give me your identification. And then after that, I will start the basic questions like, are you working or are you studying?
So is it question?
Yeah, it is a question now.
Okay, right now I'm studying. Actually, I'm just completed my graduation, so now I'm planning to take my higher education.
Okay, do you like do you like your study?
Yeah, because my background is CSE, so I love to do programming, especially like whenever I sit in front of my computer, I always try to do something about programming. So I love my study.
Okay. So, next question is about weekends.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you normally do during weekends?
Mm, Basically, I always try to go outside with my friends, uh, for playing cricket, playing football. Sometimes we go far from my place in order to take some good time. We do lots of outdoor activities with my friends.
So, do you prefer spending your weekend with your friends or with your family?
Uh, with my family because I don't have much time to spend with my family in weekdays. So I would prefer to spend time with my family, to go outside or to hang out with my friends, family. We can do lots of stuff like we can cook together and then we will have it. So I would prefer spend time with my family.
Okay, so what do you plan to do in the coming weekend?
Uh, like last day we were planning with my friends, maybe we'll go uh, for a trip because it's winter season in my country and it's the best season for going anywhere. So we are planning to go Sajak. It's one of the beautiful beautiful tourist spot in our country.
Okay, now let's go to the topic physical exercise. What kind of physical exercise you do?
Uh, I usually do some jogging in the morning, and then I try to play. And actually, I'm a member of physical club, so we have a trainer, and we always try to do some exercise in the morning under the trainer.
Okay, so next question. Do you think children should play sports regularly?
What do you think?
Do you think children should play sports regularly? Sports like football, cricket, whatever.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I always agree with you because with the question because every children needs play because playing is such a great things for a human life. Like we can relieve our stress by playing and by this thing. And when our children is growing, they need lots of entertainment in their life. So I think playing or sports is the biggest entertainment for a person's life.
Okay. What was all right? Just a tip, just quickly. So part one question is answered. I think I told you already. This I mentioned already. Short answers like 2, 3, 4 sentences. Okay, just quick tip. All right. Next question. What was the favorite sport when you were young?
Cricket. I used to play cricket with my friends in my childhood, and yeah, I spend lots of time on cricket.
Okay. So next question. Do you like extreme sports?
Do I like?
Do you like extreme sports?
Okay, so could you please paraphrase the extreme sports? Like what is the meaning?
Extreme,
Sure.
like bungee jumping, something like that.
Bungee jump,
But yeah,
rugby.
or like those very dangerous sports, like maybe parachuting.
Yeah, I don't like extreme sports because I cannot stand these kinds of stuff in sports. I would prefer some soft sports.
Okay, I just typed this extreme sports, so you know the word that I used. So extreme sports. Okay, your last question for part one. What kind of exercises are popular in your country?
It might be jogging, like in the morning when I go outside. I always see people are doing jogging. So I think it's like very famous in the country.
Okay, awesome. That's really a good job, Sultan. Now let's move to part 2 question. Let me pull up some questions here. Okay. All right, here we go. Describe an expensive activity you enjoy doing occasionally. So I'll type that here. Describe an expensive activity that you enjoy occasionally. Describe an expensive activity that you enjoy occasionally. You enjoy doing. All right. So your bullet points, I'll type them. What it is. Who do you do it with? Who do you do it with? Why is it expensive? Is it expensive? And explain how you feel about it. And explain how you feel about it. Okay, you got them?
Yeah.
All right, so your 1 minute preparation starts now. All right, so let me reply to Idea Zone. How are you? Are you still there? Sorry, I was busy. If you want to join, you can. I'll chat with you, okay? Contact me on FB. My account is Rita Maria, Miles. Okay, your time is up, Sultan, so you can start speaking now.
Okay. As I am living in an urban area, I don't have much time to swim. I used to swim in my childhood when I was growing in countryside. I used to swim in pond, but nowadays I am not getting the chance to swim. So usually nowadays I go for indoor swimming with my friends because there's no chance to swim outdoor. So I always go with my friends. Some 5-star hotel actually. There are big swimming pool, and like in order to get some quality time, we always go there. And when we go there, actually, like we usually actually depends on actually what types of water we use. Like in winter season, we usually use hot water, and in summer season we usually use cold water. And actually, it's so costly. Though it's costly, but we try to go there. Actually, we pay the cost combinedly. Basically, we 3 or 4 friends usually go there to take swimming. And because of we want to spend some quality time, so whenever we go there, we usually do some activity. What we have done in our early age in countryside. So basically, we play games which is quite famous in our country. It's called Golachot, and the game is actually a team game, and we play when we swim, and we enjoy a lot, and we always as well as we done some different activities.
Okay, your time is
like
up. Time is up, Sultan. So now let's move to part 3 questions.
okay, my 2 minutes is over.
Yes, like, did you hear the alarm? Yeah, I set the alarm,
Okay.
the timer. Yeah.
Okay, I think that the time was gone like so quickly.
Yeah, so quickly. When we have lots of things in our head to talk about, then it's like, whoo, time flies quickly. Okay, so
Yeah,
your
okay. Yeah.
yeah,
Go.
go ahead.
No, actually, I had lots of points, but I just covered some of my points. That's why I told that the time is like over so quickly.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, so part 3 questions, 1 to 4. I'll give you 4 questions. Okay, your first question: what kind of expensive things do people like to buy?
Um, I think it would be clothes, because nowadays actually people are becoming shopaholic, and people always try to like keep themselves so fashionable. So people are focusing on clothing nowadays.
Okay, next question: what's the difference between men and women in buying things?
Actually, they have different taste. Like men have one kind of taste, and like women have different taste. So, like whenever we go when we go in shopping, we always see that a man is doing different things from women, and women is doing some different things from men. They always buy different things.
Okay, what are the advantages and disadvantages of being rich?
What are the
What are the disadvantages? Oh no, sorry. I start with advantages first. Okay, what are the advantages and disadvantages of being rich? And you have lots of money.
Okay, actually, uh, if someone rich, he like there are lots of opportunity will be taken by him, or like he can do anything by spending his money. He can do lots of things. But if in order to like, as well as there are lots of disadvantages, not disadvantage actually. If someone have money, he always try to spend. He always have to spend money with right area, with right people, and always have spend some money for social work. So yeah, I think this is.
Okay, last question. Why are some of the sports expensive? Are they for everyone? Why are some sports expensive? Are they for everyone?
Actually, like some games is very cheap for everyone, but some games is very cheap for a group number of people, because like not actually everyone's like financial condition is not up to mark. So like tennis or like racket is much expensive for a good number of people, as well as cricket is quite cheap for all kind of people. So I think it depends on actually materials of sports and this kind of things.
All right, so I think that's the end of your speaking test. And we're gonna wrap up. So I'm recording this, so I'll send you the link so you can listen.
Oh,
Yeah.
seriously? You recorded it?
Yeah. Yeah,
Thank
just our
you,
voices,
thank you.
because I like doing
It,
this because it's a good way to
oh,
improve when we listen
yeah,
again,
and
review.
whenever I got this, you recorded the session. Oh, I am feeling happy because I had to actually I have to know what I have done.
Yeah,
What was my
exactly.
performance?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thank you,
I
thank you.
find
So,
it very,
how,
very useful.
yeah, and I would love to do it with you
Yeah, me
every
too.
day.
Yay. So we're now partners, but I really like to do it with others because we can have that feel that being with our adrenaline and everything. It's like
Yeah,
also it almost feels like we are in the actual test because we are with
yeah.
other people that we don't know, and yeah, that
We
kind
have
of
to feel the
feeling.
pressure.
Sorry.
We have to feel the pressure of a real
Exactly.
test.
And also, we feel like we need to impress the other people. You know?
Yeah, and we have to grapple with the pressure.
Mm-hmm. And when we are, I also practice on my own, because you can't have people join your practice with you, give their time to be your partner all the time, right? When what I mean is your convenient time might not be convenient for others. So I
Yeah,
do, when I have free time, I do it on my own. I just practice on my own, but it's different. On my own, I can just, yeah, okay, like laugh, but when I'm with a group, like you said, like you just mentioned, that we can feel that pressure, which is very realistic when you think of the actual test.
yeah.
Okay, so yeah. Okay, so we are
I have a
really good.
question.
Yes.
What is the purpose for you to taking IELTS preparation?
I'm actually planning to register in the university. That's my purpose.
So
Yeah,
are you going to take academic IELTS, right?
academic, yes.
Okay, okay. So how have you been living in Canada?
Oh boy, it's really, I can say this is the best life ever. Canada is so beautiful. Not only the country, not only the government, but people. People is people are very, I don't know, well, kind, but maybe in their personal life they're not that kind. But I think it's because the government is trying to have that campaign across the country that even young children in their school, it is taught to them to be nice to people, especially for those people who come from different backgrounds from other countries and things like that. That's already instilled in their mind, so it's like hardwired to children that they have to treat other people, especially people with different colors, different cultures. They have to embrace them. That's, I
Okay.
think,
So
yeah.
how long are you living over there?
I live here for now 14 years, I think, close to 14.
14
One
years.
four, yeah,
Oh.
1 4.
So
14.
in which province are you living in?
I'm in the national capital, Ottawa, Ontario.
Ottawa,
Yeah.
Ontario. Okay,
The
okay,
Parliament Hill is walking distance from where I live.
okay. So I had two choices. Like if I like go in Canada, I'll go either Ontario, Toronto, or Vancouver.
So, Toronto, what was the other one? Ottawa?
Vancouver, not
Vancouver.
British Columbia.
Okay.
British Columbia.
Okay, so Toronto or British Columbia.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Toronto is good too. But I don't know, Ottawa, to me, when talking about cities, Ottawa is quieter. It's not too congested, but it's the capital of Canada. It's the home. Parliament Hill is just very close, and it's the home of the federal government. So when you are looking for a job, it's always like you're proud to be like, oh, I work in the federal government and things like that. That's what you always say when you when you work in the federal government. You have good pension, good salary.
Are
Yeah.
you working?
No, I'm not working right now.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you doing nowadays?
I'm just studying, but it's okay. I live comfortably for now.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so Sultan, I have to go. It's been an hour
Yeah, sure.
since, yeah. So
And
I'll,
yeah,
yeah,
and it,
I'll text you, okay? I'll send you a message.
yeah, and it was a great time to talk with
Yeah,
you.
same here, Sultan. Bye-bye.
We will talk around.
Yeah, tomorrow maybe. Bye.
Okay.
Okay. Now bye, YouTube.